Good afternoon. 41 people remain trapped after buses were buried in a landslide that hit an upland village in Davao de Oro. The landslide happened around 7 p.m. on Tuesday night at Zone 1, Barangay Masara, due to the continuous rain brought by the shear line and the trough of a low-pressure area. At least 11 people were injured while 3 are in critical condition. The Eastern Mindanao Command says several buses carrying 86 employees of Apex Mining were buried in a landslide while they were about to leave Mako proper. EastMinCom says 45 people have been successfully rescued, adding that helicopters will be deployed for air evacuation of the critically injured workers. Authorities add 86 families or around 600 individuals from the neighboring communities have been evacuated to safer locations, but not all of the residents left their houses. In a statement, Apex Mining says the incident occurred outside its mining area, where several of its service buses wait to collect mining employees, adding that they were currently working on tracing the whereabouts of the buses dispatched to ferry outgoing employees. The Philippines' unemployment rate eases to another record low of 3.1% in December 2023. The Philippine Statistics Authority says there were 1.6 million jobless people in December 2023, down from 1.83 million in November. This puts the jobless rate to 3.1%, the lowest since 2005. It beats the previous record low unemployment rate of 3.6% recorded in November. National Economic and Development Authority Secretary Arsenio Balisacan says the news of a record low unemployment rate signifies the economy's sustained momentum and resiliency of our labor market. The Armed Forces of the Philippines says the presence of Chinese vessels in the West Philippine Sea won't stop the government in its resupply missions at Ayungin Shoal. In a press briefing at Camp Aguinaldo, Navy spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea Commodore Roy Vincent Trinidad says the Philippines had 14 rotation and resupply missions last year to troops at the dilapidated BRP Sierra Madre, which serves as Manila's military outpost in Ayungin. Of the 14 resupply missions to Ayungin last year, Trinidad says there were 3 water cannon attacks by Chinese ships, referring to the August 5 incident, where a China Coast Guard vessel fired water cannons at the Philippine resupply boat on its way to Ayungin. In the same press briefing, AFP spokesperson Colonel Francel Margaret Padilla says the Philippines had a flawless resupply mission to troops at Ayungin and in Pag-asa Island, Rizal Reef, Patag, Lawak, Kota, Parola, Licas, and Panata Islands in Spratly last week. A massive fire gutted over 450 houses in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. The fire broke out early Wednesday morning in Puerto Princesa's Barangay Pagkakaisa in Barangay Bagong Silang. It gutted over 450 households and affected 920 families. House Speaker Martin Romualdez, who is the caretaker of Palawan's 3rd District following the demise of former Governor and Representative Edward Hagedorn, announced that victims of the fire will get financial assistance as he is facilitating the release of a 35 million peso aid to the area. Romualdez says each affected family would get a 10,000 peso aid. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Unemployment rate eases to record low of 3.1% in December 2023. 41 people remain trapped after buses were buried in landslide in Davao de Oro. And fire guts over 450 houses in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Faith Argusino. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.